Hi everyone and Happy New Year! Today I want to share with you 23 gentle goals for this new year, and they have to do with self-care, minimalism, slowing down and living a more intentional life. Instead of the usual New Year's goals that you often hear, like being more productive and going to the gym and waking up earlier and all of that stuff, I want to share with you some gentle and kind goals that can help us to set ourselves up right for the year to come and also just take good care of ourselves. And these are all easy and kind things to do that are also very powerful and impactful. So feel free to pick a few that resonate with you. Welcome back everyone, and if you're new here, this is a place where you can get weekly tips and inspiration for living a simpler, happier and calmer life. So feel free to hit subscribe down below if you haven't already. I also have a really exciting New Year's announcement that I want to share with you. I'm going to do that a bit later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. For now, let's begin with the 23 gentle goals for 2023. Give more hugs. Hugging has so many benefits for our health, for our happiness. They help to decrease stress, boost our immune system, deepen our relationship with others. You could, for example, set the goal to give out one hug each day, and while you're at it, give yourself one hug every day too, because that has been proven to work as well. Number 2, read for fun. I have read a lot of books this year and I have been loving it, so I will continue doing that next year as well. And when it comes to reading, I think an important goal can just be to read for fun, not because you feel like you have to read non-fiction books to learn things or that you have to read 50 books a year or any of that stuff. The only goal can just be to have fun reading. Reading increases empathy, it helps us to learn new things and new perspectives and new cultures, and it's also just a very relaxing thing to do. So a goal could just be to pick any book that intrigues you and enjoy sitting down with it for a while. Number 3, accept the bad and appreciate the good. And being more positive and optimistic in general, I've learned that having a positive outlook on life can help us to move past things that happened that suck, accept how things are and make the most of our current situation, as well as appreciate all the good things in our life more, which can help with happiness. I used to be a pessimist because I thought if I don't expect too much, then nothing can let me down. And I don't agree with that anymore. I think it is much better to be an optimist, to believe that things are possible, to see opportunities and chances, and have faith that things will work out. Number 4, try something new every month. This can help you to get out of your comfort zone a bit, perhaps challenge yourself in a loving way to experience all kinds of new and exciting things. For example, for me in January, I'm going to try a Japanese tea ceremony for the first time. Give one compliment each day. If you've ever received a compliment from someone that made your whole day better, then you know the power that compliments can have. So a goal could just be to give out one compliment each day. It'll brighten their day and yours as well. Number 6, stop gossiping. This goal can help you to spread positivity and not negativity, because by gossiping about others, what you're doing is basically telling people that they might not be able to trust you, or maybe that you're feeling insecure and you're trying to make yourself feel better by putting others down. So if you recognize this, a goal could be to try and stop gossiping for the whole year. Move your body every other day. To feel good, not necessarily to look better. If we sit around all day, we might start to feel tired and sluggish and unmotivated to do anything. And for me, I try to move my body every day, but at least once every other day. And it doesn't always have to be a workout. Sometimes it's just a relaxing stretching session or some yin yoga or going for a walk. But the point here is to include some kind of movement into your daily life. Drink more water. If you need a little help with that and you need the reminder, then you can buy yourself a big water bottle that you can refill like 2 or 3 times during the day, depending on how big it is, to meet your water goals. Oh, my foot is cramping, wait. Okay, that's better. Number 9 is leaning on your breath. Deep breaths in and out. We always have that opportunity. We always have our breath with us. And for me, taking a few deep breaths has the power to change how I'm feeling physically and mentally instantly. If you're feeling overwhelmed, tired, stressed sometimes, then a goal could be for you to lean on your breath more and to use it. Take 3 deep breaths in and out and just see how you feel. Chances are you will feel better, and you can do that anytime, anywhere. Remember that those who disagree with you are still human. I sometimes get stuck thinking, like, how can this person think that way? And I feel frustrated. And I try to remind myself that we are all human. Not only do we all have the right to think how we think, but also we're all doing it for the same reasons, namely to be happy and healthy and safe. That's why we do things. And in that way, we're all the same. So I try to remind myself of that whenever I feel frustrated of other people's opinions. Make your doctor's and dentist appointments. And go. I am guilty of this too. I postpone things like this. I think a lot of people do because we're busy and going to the doctor is not fun, so it's easy to postpone it, but it is an important part of self-care and we have to do it. So I am taking some time this month to schedule all the things that I've been postponing. We are now halfway through the list, and before I continue, I want to share a really cool announcement with you, and that is that to celebrate the new year, I've decided to hold a big sale on my decluttering ebook and both of my online courses, because I wanted to share the new year with you all. So if you want to start 2023 off right, then this could be the perfect time. So what can you expect to find in my ebook and online courses? First of all, my decluttering ebook. This is a 90-page PDF ebook with all of my tips and advice towards a decluttered home. It has helpful tips for every category of clutter, pitfalls to avoid, checklists, and much more. This is great for anyone who's just starting out with decluttering, but it also has some strategies for people who'd like to go a step further. So if you have some decluttering goals for yourself this year, then this ebook could be just the thing. Then there is my full online course, which is called In Love with Your Life. This is a 20-week guided program to help you simplify all the big aspects of your life, as well as create more of what you love. There's a new lesson with worksheets and audio files that becomes available every week, but you can also decide your own pace as you move through the program to make it fit your schedule, and you will continue to have access to all of these lessons for as long as you like. This course is perfect for you if you sometimes feel overwhelmed or too busy, or you just want to simplify things and find out what it is that really makes you happy and how you can create more of that. Then lastly, there's my 30-day slow living program, which is called Unhurried. This is a lovely 30-day program where every day you get an email from me with a new lesson and an inspiring challenge to help you experience the benefits of slowing down, slow living directly in your everyday life. The challenges are short and sweet. Usually they can be done in 15 minutes or less, so they are easy to fit into a busy lifestyle. It can be really nice as a challenge. And just like with In Love with Your Life, you will also continue to have access to all of these lessons, so you can repeat the program as many times as you like. This one is perfect for anyone who's craving a simpler and slower life but doesn't really know where to start. So to celebrate the start of a new year, I want to offer everyone a 15% discount on my ebook and both of my courses. Just use the code NEWYEAR23 at checkout. You can use it on one of them, you can use it on more of them. I will leave the links to everything in the description box below. You can get more information about what's included in them, what other people had to say, and sign up if you want to. The sale will last for 2 weeks until January 15th, so if you've been curious about them, now is your chance to sign up and get a discount. And if you have any questions about them, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will answer them there. Tell people you love them. So important, but easy to forget. We think that people know that we care about them, but that might not always be the case. And it's also just really nice to hear. So if you recognize this, then you can set the goal for yourself to remind yourself to tell people that you love them. And this can be done with words, small gestures, however you like. Number 13, stop impulse buys and create a wish list. If you want to spend less next year and have less clutter in your home, then this is the goal for you. If you see something you want to buy on impulse, have a goal for yourself that you have to write it down in your wish list first and think about it for a few days. Track your ins and outs. Similarly, you could also track everything you buy and everything you declutter for the year of 2023. I have done this This year, I've made a whole video about it. I posted it 2 weeks ago, and so many of you said that that video inspired you to also track your ins and outs for the year of 2023. So I'm also going to do it again this year. If you want to join me, you can do that too, and we can all share our results at the end of the year. Number 15, do a social media detox. If you feel that social media has been having too much of an impact on your mood or on your time or both, then doing a social media detox can be just a thing. You could try doing no social media for the month of January, or pick another month or even a week of the year where you're just not being on social media for a while. See how you like it, and this might even change how you're using social media after your break as well. Forgive someone and move on. Not necessarily for the other person, but for yourself. Forgiving doesn't mean that you're saying you're forgetting what happened or saying that it's okay what happened. It means moving on to better things and freeing yourself of that negativity. Say something nice to yourself in the morning. For example, when you're brushing your teeth in the morning and you're looking in the mirror, you don't have to say it out loud. For me personally, that's a little bit too cringy, so I say it to myself in my head, which is fine. But saying one nice thing to yourself every day has huge power, and it can really change how you talk to yourself on a bigger scale. Number 18, do something fun without posting about it on social media. Just be present. If you're not thinking about posting it online, then you don't have to worry about taking pictures, looking cute, any of that stuff, and you can just be there 100% present in the moment, enjoying the activity without looking through a lens. Take care of your skin. That means taking off your makeup before you go to sleep if you wear makeup. That means using a moisturizer and using a sunscreen, and having a mindful, minimal skincare routine of course helps your skin to look and feel its best, but it's also just becoming kind of like a mindful self-care ritual that I'm really starting to enjoy and I like making time for. Try one new recipe each week. If you're feeling a little bored with your meals, you could try the goal of trying one new recipe a week. And as soon as I start to feel a little bored with my go-to meals, that's when usually I start craving the things that are not the healthiest. So experiment with one new recipe a week. This can help to keep things fresh, it can help with your cooking skills, and perhaps even add some more nutrients to your diet. Set rules for yourself around the news you watch. If you often find that the news negatively impacts your mood, then this can be a great goal for yourself to reflect about and set some rules for yourself around the news that you want to consume. Do you still want to watch or read it every day, or would it perhaps be better to do that once a week? Maybe certain sources of news are okay for you and others often make you feel angry and frustrated. Maybe you want to have the goal to only do that 5 minutes a day or something like that. So it's something that works for you. Go outside more. Maybe try some kind of exercise that you have to do outdoors. For example, I'm really looking forward to starting to play tennis again as soon as the weather gets a little bit better. Maybe you just enjoy going for a hike or just a quick walk around the block. Studies have shown that going outside decreases our stress levels and helps to improve our health and happiness in a variety of different ways. It's just a really healthy thing to do, and if you're like me and you can easily stay indoors for a few days in a row, then that could be a really good goal for 2023. Number 23, spend more time in silence. See when you want to use your screens or listen to a podcast or listen to a video, and when you prefer to just be in stillness, if even only for a minute or two. Some things can only happen in stillness. Some things can only happen when there is room for things to grow and come up. And if we keep ourselves occupied all day, every day, there's no space for these things. Lately, the time I spend in silence has gone down drastically. I noticed that about myself. So this is one goal that I really want to start working on next year again. And of course, see if you can not be on your phone or use any kind of screen in the first 30 minutes after waking up and the last 30 minutes before going to bed. Trust me, your health and happiness will thank you for this. Before you go, I would love to know from you if any of these resonate with you. Is there a goal that you want to start working on next year? One that I have mentioned or one that you want to share yourself? Please do that in the comment section. If you'd like to get my decluttering ebook, my Simplify Your Life online course, or my 30-day slow living program with 15% discount, all the links and information you need are in the description box. And again, if you have any questions about them, feel free to ask in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then you will also love this one about balancing productivity and health. or this one about slow living made simple. As always, questions, comments, conversations down below. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful 2023, and I will see you all again next week. Bye bye.